update yesterday. Very complicated, very detailed merchantry. Wow, is there even a word? But anyway, yeah, a lot of details in the guide, a lot of details when we were watching Velia in, but I tried to learn as much as I can for the past 24 hours, and I'll try to simplify it as much as I can for you guys and for all of us. So first things first, what do we need to do in order for us to access merchantry? Of course, you will need a trading post level 1 and also a stable, of course. And if you go to menu and then on the lower left, you will see there open requirement, and you just scroll down a bit here. You will see you will need to finish hexamery. For those who just created an account, you won't be able to access merchantry unless you finish hexamery, at least one of your characters. All right. Next, so it requires 2 pets in the stable. So I think we're all good. I have, 5 plus, tier 6 pets over here. And it also you need, of course, higher tier for the pet. That's the one that you should be using. So right now, I am using one tier 6 pet. I'm sorry, tier 6 horse rather. And let's see. What do we need to access here? So escorts, yeah, I got it all in as well. Speaking of escorts, there are 2 things that you need to consider. Okay, one, your escort has to be level 50, and an epic yellow grade worker. Why? Let's start it off with the grade. Why does it have to be a yellow epic? Because if it's yellow, your skills, your merchantry skills for your worker can max cap to a level of 200. I'm gonna show you this one. So we have your. Oh, by the way, you have to name all your escorts differently. Some people would, put escort 1, 2, 3, 4. For mine, I named it unique in such a way that I would remember. So I have here Jay-Z and Beyonce. I got Channing for Channing Tatum, and I got Chris for either Chris Hemsworth, Evans, or Pratt's, depending on who you like the most. But anyway, these are my escorts, and I can remember that's who they are. The reason why your escorts have to be the same all the time, it's because of the skills. So I'm going to zoom in on one of the escorts. Let's go to Beyonce. So this is what I used yesterday as well. I used all these 4. So you will see there down below, logging, mining, foraging, fishing, search, and combat. So these are the events that you will see inside merchantry. Okay, and these are the skills that I'm talking about. So if they are yellow epic grade, just like Beyonce right here, eventually she'll be able to put logging, mining, foraging, fishing, search, and combat all to a maximum of level 200. And definitely you will need that, and later on I'll tell you why. So so also for Channing, that's what I used yesterday, Chris, and Jay-Z. Right, so you'll also see their vitality, strength, and dexterity. They don't mean anything in merchantry. They do not. All right. So we just have to scratch it off. I mean, yeah, I know we've been working on increasing them day by day, but they don't mean a thing. Vit, strength, dexterity. Okay, next, why do we need to have it at level 50? The reason being is the higher the level of your escort, the higher chance of success rate, depending on the event. So let's say for logging, mining, foraging, and fishing, and search. Well, not fishing. Let's scratch off fishing in the meantime because that's disabled. But at least for logging, mining, foraging, and searching, you have 2 outcomes. one would either be success or super success. So if your level is 50, then you would get super success, most likely than not. And then for combat, it's either a win or a fail. So you will most likely win the combat if they're all at level 50. That's why that's important. So if you are looking at putting at a level 50 worker or escort, all you have to do is, gather more, build some more, craft some more, complete node manager tasks, hand over gifts. I think that's the easiest one, because that's what I do with all of my workers right now. Because I do have a lot of other level 50s in here, like Brog Heroes level 50, but that's not one of my escorts. And let's see, Sync Flare, also level 50, but that's not one of my escorts. Varnia, and that's also the reason why I renamed all my escorts differently, to the point that I would still remember who they are. Because after the merchant tree, I think would have them gather so that they're not idle, and then after they gather, maybe tomorrow, we'll do merchant tree again. Okay. So, what else? By the way, speaking of gifts, also we need to work on the amity of the trader, merchant NPCs. I'm gonna show it to you. So menu, and then click on log, and you will see their amity. So for all you need to do is to work on the traders. Okay, you don't have to work on the potions or the seed guys. So here, for example, I already increased the amity of my trader NPCs. So for example, I have here Velia, I have Matthias at 100 already, prior to going in. Let's say Western Guard Camp, I already have, let's see, Western Guard Camp, that should be Kiran. And let's see, where's Kiran here? Where's Kiran? Can't seem to find him. Anyway, let's skip that for now. Let's try to check Heidel. Heidel should be Grace Lauren. Let's see, there you go. 100, Grace Lauren. And then for Glish, you got Lark, and so on and so forth. So it has to be 100, because you will need that in the exchange later on. I'm going to show it to you. It's better that way, rather than just simply blabbing things out. Okay, so before we begin, also other things that we need to have on hand would be resources, because you will need that for the exchange. I think I'm looking good with my resources right now. Let's see, I have 5 digits. I got one here under 6 digits, so I think we're good. I think we're good with the resources. And of course, also silver. I have 88 million. Yeah. Yep. Very poor. What a poor guy. But that'll be good enough once we get inside to the merchant tree. All right. So I guess we will start. And a lot of people would put trade goods inside, because right now there's nothing in my wagon. But that's okay. That's totally fine. Actually, you have to come in empty-handed, and I will tell you why once we get inside. So don't load up things before you enter for the first time. So I guess we're ready. Escorts are in, and depart for merchantry. And on the lower right, you will see there that I am starting in Delphi Outpost, and because that's where I ended up when we did merchantry last night after the patch, when we were all messing things up. That's where I ended up as my starting point. So let's go inside. Again, merchantry. So you will first arrive in town, and then I have 16,474 foods. And in town, whether you're standing up or walking around with your horse, it doesn't consume food, so that should be okay. You don't have to worry about walking around in town. It's only going down if you are outside of the town. All right. So bottoms on the right side, you will see on the lower right, you will see their value, record, wagon storage, exit town. So let's start off with value. So value, it will take you to the world map, and then later on we will talk about our routes. But in the meantime, let's back out from value in the meantime, and then you also have record. That's what what happened so far. So I entered, so that's basically it. And then wagon storage, currently it's empty because I came in empty-handed, and that should be the case. And then exit town, we're not going to do that. And also you have the trade vendor. So if you click on trade vendor, it will go straight to the merchant herself. It's Yulvia, since I'm in Delphi Outpost. So I already have Yulvia under 100 Amity, but you can also do it inside. So it's okay not to do it prior, because you can still click on Amity and then click on gift, and then on the upper left you will see their what their favorites are. So basically she likes red feather quill pen, blue rose corolla, and elaborate wood figure, and that's the best way to increase the Amity.
I would appreciate it if you could stop by every day.
Amity for what are these interests? Yeah. So I think you would need to use energy or stamina. That's definitely not advisable. It's better to do the gifts. And all right. So after the Amity 100, so you would just have to click on Trade Shop. Okay, so this is the important part. Okay, so let's do it step by step. So first, you have the Buy, the Exchange tab, and the Sell tab. And the reason why I didn't bring anything with me, because on the first town that you will spawn into, you cannot sell and you cannot exchange. So it's bad for you to bring something with you if you can't sell them, right? So the only option that we have right now is buy. Okay, but before you buy something, I want to show you on the top portion of the screen there, right there. You will see rapport and Amity. Amity 30, because as you can see, my Amity with Yulvia is 100 in the world map. So inside merchantry, it goes to 30. So if you have a high Amity plus rapport, if it's let's say 200 over 200 already, then you will be able to exchange a lot of items. Later I'll show it to you, but in the meantime it's not showing because again we cannot exchange on our first town. So this time, also one of the reasons why I wanted to come empty-handed, because I want to buy stuff from Yulvia first. Because as you buy stuff, you will increase your rapport with that trader merchant, and which is very important along the way. Now, let's say I did increase my rapport with Yulvia. If in 3 days I didn't buy anything from Yulvia for the next 3 days, then my rapport with Yulvia will go down. So if you have a certain trade route that you are following, always buy something from that trader. Okay, actually always buy whenever you encounter a trader. Okay, so you will see there that it's best to buy carpet, 32,340, and then we're break even for the relic remnants, and then it's an up increase on dragon statue. But all these things don't actually matter right now, because basically that's just 2% up, 2% down. It doesn't really matter. The most important part is where our next route would be. But before we get into what we will buy for our next route, I'm going to show you what should be our common basic route to and from. Okay, so we go back and we go to value, so that it goes to the main screen. Yeah, there you go. So right now you'll see there that my camp is in Balenos. The reason why well, I don't know why my camp is there, but in camp, you can actually restore your food capacity, because you have your daily food supply, right, which is higher than the food capacity. So you can get more food supply if you go back to your to your main camp. So right now I'm in neutral border zone, and I think my best route would be this time would be going right to Serendia to Balenos. But before we talk about my route, let's talk about the normal route. So normally you would end up in Velia. So the best route would be Velia first, and then Western Guard Camp. Okay, that's 1 and 2. And then after that, you go to Serendia, Heidel first, and then Glish. So that's 3 and 4. Okay. And then after Serendia, you go to neutral border zone. You don't have a choice but to pass by Delphi Outpost, wherein I am in right now. So that's number 5. And the next up is North Calphion. And then with North Calphion, it's better to go Florin, then Eferia, and then Calphion. The reason why Calphion should be the last one, because that's your entry point going to Southwest Calphion. Okay, so that's 6 for Florin, 7 for Eferia, 8 for Calphion. And then the last 2 would be Southwest Calphion, Bear, and then Trent. And then once you're in Trent, you have to wait for the 15-minute cooldown and then go back, the way you came in. So it's Trent, then Bear, and Calphion, Eferia, Florin, and then Delphi Outpost, and Serendia, you have Glish, Heidel, then Western Guard Camp, Velia, and you are done. That's your to and from destination. That's basic route right there. But when you are already, let's say, advanced in your merchantry skills, you can actually skip some of them. But we're not going to discuss advanced right now. So basically I want to simplify things, and I want everything to be really, really basic. Okay, as you have noticed, I skipped on Southeast Calphion. Why? Because it's basically a dead end. As you can see, there's only one way to Kaplan if you're going Southeast Calphion, and that's through Calphion City. So you're going to end up in Kaplan, and then if you want to go back to the other towns, you would have to go back to Calphion City, then go to Bear, and then Trent. That's why we had to skip this, because it's going to eat up a lot of food. So this one node or one town that you would have to skip. So sorry, Kaplan. I'm going to leave you at the back. All right. So now let's talk about my route. Let's see, because right now I'm in neutral border zone, and I'm in Delphi Outpost. So I have 2 choices. Either I go left to Florin, or I go right to Glish. Okay. So let's go back to our trade shop and see what she's selling. So right now she's selling Happy Feather Fan, which is a specialty item, but we'll skip that for now. Let's try to check first the blue items. So she's selling wall carpet. I'm going to click on this one, and you see Florin is selling it, so we can go left. Glish is also selling it, so we can go right, and it's like 20% up, so that's good. Let's see, or we can sell it later at Western Guard Camp at 24%. All right. We have Relic Remnants, Florin, and Glish again. All right. Let's see. So we can either go left or right again. Okay, and then Dragon Statue, Calphion, Florin, Glish. So I do have a lot of options. So I can choose any of the 3 actually. Now let's check on Harpy Feather Fan. It's actually one of the specialty items which you cannot take home. That's why it's a specialty item, because after everything is done, let's say your wagon is full, you can take everything home except for these specialty items, and they're actually good because you can sell it at a very high return. Let's see. Look at that. If I keep that with me, I can sell it at 340% in Western Guard Camp. Or Trent at 263. Because basically, what matters is the distance where you're selling the specialty item from. So the farther that you sell it, the higher the price. That's why it's so expensive in Western Guard Camp, Trent, Velia, because since we are at the center, it gets more expensive as you go further right or further left. Let's see. This is tempting. This is very tempting. Let's see. Or I can sell it at a fair amount of return, but it's just going to be on the next. It's just going to be on the next camp. So right now, our wagon can hold up. If you see on the upper left, it can only hold up to 500 in the storage. So that's LT, and a Happy Feather Fan is 30 LT. So that's big. And the wall carpet and all the other basic ones, the blue items, they're all at 3 LT each. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to buy all of the specialty items, and then sell it to Glish, because I want to go right, because I want to go back to Velia, because that's where my camp is, and I want to replenish my food as well. So we are taking Glish. Yeah. So I'm gonna buy 16 of that, and that's the maximum that I can do, because 16 times 30 LT, that's 480. So I cannot take another one. It's all because 480 plus 30, that takes us to 510. So we can't do 17. So that's the maximum that we can do. So 417,000. So I'm gonna buy all of these. You may not unload specialty goods from your wagon. Yep, we cannot. So we can only sell it. So do you still wish to purchase? Yes. All right. So so that's good news for us. And then let's see, wall carpet, Heidel. So we're gonna skip that. Heidel. Glish is buying relic remnants. So this is good for us, because I still can stack up on the 20 LT that I have left. See, 480 over 500. So we're trying to check which one would be the best. So we have on Glish we have let's see, dragon statue or relic remnants. So which one should I choose? They're both at 20%, so either or actually. But I would rather buy the one that is selling low, which is relic remnants for now. So let's go ahead and buy that. So we're now full, 498 over 500. Since it's again 3 LT each, so we can't take another one. So we're now full, and that's also one of the reasons why we have to come in empty-handed, because again we need to buy more to increase our rapport with Yulvia, aside from the amity that we have with her right now. Because as you increase your rapport, you can do your rapport exchange lists. See, on the highest you have your 200 required rapport. It gives you Tower of Trials extra entry pass. How cool is that? Boss stamps. It's wow. Black crystal armors, ancient tablets, Kaffir dust. So many good items. So many. And then you get to do exchange too. Yeah. So with that being said, let's head on over to let's head over outside and let's do some events, and we'll also do some trading on the next town. So since we already have our route, let's try to set it up. So on the upper right hand side, you will see their destination set. So we'll tap on that. So we'll go to Serendia. So you will see their set destination on the lowest part of their pop-up. So set destination 1 for Glish, and then our next would be Heidel. All right, that's our next destination, and then we go back. We go to Malenos, Western Guard Camp, and then Velia. Simple as that. Now, so let's go back to our main screen. So on the right side, you will see there already that I have my destination on. Glish, Heidel, Western Guard Camp, and Velia. So very efficient, I have to say. And as you can see on the right side of the screen, I have the presets, and it's still locked because my merchantry only reached to level 8. If you can see down below, level 8 at 75%. So I was short of last night. That's why I need to get things to level 10 today because of this preset saving, and I'm going to show you preset saving tomorrow maybe. And then also we need the level 10 to craft the white wagon, which is very cool, very awesome, and it gives us more food capacity, I believe. All right, so let's head on out. So we just have to exit town. All right, click on that, and you can also click on the destination itself. So once you're outside, whenever you're standing still, it consumes. It's like a taxi, okay? So whenever you are standing still, I'm not gonna enter. Let's just try to get out of here. Whenever you are standing still, it will consume 50 food, right? Just like when you're a taxi, you know, traffic's heavy, it will still bill you, right? And then every time that you move on a certain distance, not time, but on a certain distance, it will also consume more food. So we have to be very careful on to where we're going actually. So on the right side, you will see their camp map, and that's one good thing to click right now, because it will not only show you where we're actually going. Right side, you see the bridge over here, that's where Serendia is, and that's where we're going. Okay, and we have, you know, different ways to get there. We can go the bottom way, or we can go eastward. But we're gonna go eastward because we need to go to Surrender really fast. So our route would be from my point. So east, a little bit of south, and a little, and then go east, and then a little, yeah, and then over the bridge, and then Serendia. That's where we're going. And then we will come across all these events, the green ones, white ones, and the blue ones. As you can see, let's say the white ones are the common ones, and then the green ones are the more rare ones, and then blue, and then also there's purple and violet, but they're not here. So there's normal, magic, rare, unique, and epic. And then you can also uncheck them. Let's say I don't need the whites, I don't need the normals, I can remove them from the map. So on the lower left, you can actually control it. See, the whites are gone because I don't want them. But for me, we are beginning right now, so we can't be choosy. So we have to walk over them, all of them eventually. All right. So we will exit the screen. Oh my God, I consumed a lot of food already. So there's also Axel. It doesn't consume more food. It just makes you faster. But again, it's distance that they are using. Whenever you are doing stuff, or whenever you're consuming food, it's all about the distance, not the speed. So we will click on one combat. There we go. So as you can see, combat level 11, but after that, it's now level 12 for Beyonce. See, this one is logging. So let's look at Beyonce's logging. It's level 3 right now. But after that, it took it to level 4. Wow, so that's nice. So we're now taking left because, as you can see in the cam, it's actually a mountain in between, so we can't take the right side. So we are going eastward, and we are going to accelerate. So also one more thing, let's say you activated an event. So this is combat. You can see the border, like the circular border, the green ones. You can actually go far, but as long as you don't get past the border, you'll be fine, because if you do, it will cancel whatever they're doing, and then you don't get the rewards. So again, let's do this foraging, and we can actually walk past to it, so we can go right over to the next event. Once they're done, and then I can click on the event again. So I can go from one event to the next, you see? And that's efficiency, because you don't want to stand still too much, just like what we did earlier. And okay, they're done. Next. And now you can see the border, right? I can go past the bridge now, as long as I don't get past the border. There we go. I leveled up to level 9 merchantry. That's nice. So accelerate. I'm a little bit lost. Oh, there we go. We are on the right path. Okay, click on this. Okay, so let's focus more on what they're doing. So, so this foraging. So this is basically a gathering. So you have two outcomes for that: either success or super success. For combat, it's either a win or a fail. So let's try to observe. It is a victory. Oh, we have at Delphi Knight's Castle, there's a wandering merchant. So let's try to find where that merchant is. It's too far away. We can't go back just because we wanted some, good trades. So I think we'll need to continue to the east. All right. So combat. So 4 versus 3. I'll go a little bit far now. Victory. All right. So logging. I'll go a little bit far so that we can gain some ground. Let's see. Logging success, and now it's time to go to Serendia. So that's basically how easy it is when you are doing events. So let's try to check out the camp map. We are going to Glish, right? So we have different routes that we can take. We can actually go the water side. We can also go to the beaten path all the way to the east and down. But I would rather go this route. I'm gonna take on the violet. Let's see. No, I think I might side trip the violet and then go right. Yeah, and then maybe go down to Naga Extraction Mill and then go eastward towards Glish. Okay, but in any case, you can also do an auto path. You can simply click on Glish, and then it will show you the route it wants to take. And that's basically our route, right? But I want to take this violet event, purple, because it will give us more loot. Now, so let's see. After they're done, I'm gonna show you something. As you can see, once it pops out on the left, I have herb grass only 1 on the slot, and I have 3 empty slots on the right side. It's all because my level, the level of my foraging for all of my current escorts are not that high. It's not even 200, because you need to add them all up, right? So let's get this search event. So it needs to add up to 200, because right now, let's say search for Beyonce is level 3, and then search for Jay-Z is level 4, search for Chris is level 5, Search for Channing is also level 5, so 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, that's 20. That's not even 200. So once it gets to 200, that's the time that you get the next slot, and then so on and so forth for 400 and 600 and 800 is the max. So if you add all four level 200s together, get 800 maximum level for that certain skill, and you get to multiply your rewards by 5, the basic and the 4 other empty slots. So I think we are good. We're now in Glish, so we enter. Time for us to go to the merchant. Now in English, I purposely didn't increase my amity with Lark to 100 because I want to show you that we can actually do it inside.
I hope I'm your favorite trade merchant.
So as you can see, you have 90 amity with the Lark, right? And I can provide her gifts because I have it with me in my inventory. But before that, let's look at her trade shop. As you can see on the upper right hand side, you see their amity 0, right? As compared to Yulvia earlier, it was 30, right? But with her it's 0 because it's only 90. It's not even 100. So let's try to check first. Amity.
I hope I'm your favorite
Let's increase it to 99. Let's see if that makes a difference. So she likes this one, the Blue Rose Corolla. She likes the horsewood figurine, and she likes the mirror too, shell hand mirror. I guess I'll give her the Blue Rose Corolla because I have a lot of those 200 and plus. But we're only giving her 9 of that because that's 1 amity added for each time that I give. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's 99 amity over 100. Now let's try to check her trade shop. You see, on the upper right hand side, amity is still 0 rapport, 0 amity. That's pretty bad. But if I go back to her amity and give her another Blue Rose Corolla, it'll take her to 100. And as you go back to the trade shop, it's now 30. So and the importance of that is the exchange part. So this time I can do some exchange with her. Look at that. I can exchange. I can get 2431 pale softwood, and all I have to do is give up 2288 herbs. You can see there that it's an up price, right? Plus 4%. But I would buy it because it's not even 1:1. So I'm still gaining on that one. So I'm going to buy the pale softwood for an exchange. Look at that. Very cool. And I can also do an exchange for a novice to master skill book times 10 chest using only 931 logs. Yeah, let's take that. Look at this. Look at this. Very cool. 2400 pale softwood, and all I need to do is give her silk cotton balls, 2068 of it. Definitely gonna exchange that. So look at that. Rapport is now 30, amity plus 30, so we are at 60 with her right now. So not enough yet to get to 120, but at least we're going somewhere, right? So yeah. So these are the ones that we can trade, even if you're at 0 rapport. But of course, you are targeting more items. Look at that. Patrigio Guaranteed Bargain Pass. Wow. Provides 100% chance of succeeding when bargaining with Patrigio. So these are really, really cool items. Premium grade crystal chest. Wow. Just wow. All right. Very, very exciting, and it makes me drool right now. Okay, And this time we are selling items. Remember that we bought a Harpy feather fan. The distance is not that much, so I'm only getting 141%. But I'll buy it. I'll sell it because I need to unload because we are buying more stuff from her. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna buy some ruins mud maybe, and some other trade goods from her. Okay, so we'll sell first. Sell all of it. We got a 41% gain. So wow, that's silver for us. 20% gain on the relic remnants. Perfect. Okay. So our wagon storage is now empty. So time for us to buy. And again, the more that we buy, the more that we increase our rapport with her. Also, of course, increasing our merchantry XP level as well. So let's try to check Ruins Mud. Wow. Balenos, 3%, 33%, 99. North Caltheon, we're far away from North Caltheon. So our only choice would be the ones that we will be passing by, or passing through. And that would be Velia, additional 3%. Yuck. Delphi Outpost, we just came from there, so we're not going back. Western Guard Camp, 99%. Is that let's see, because our next destination is Heidel. And Heidel is buying it cheap, so well, we're not gonna take this. We're not gonna take Ruins Mud. We'll just probably, of course, first buy the food. You will need that so that you can continue on. Let's see, Cute Doll. Cute Doll is she's selling low. Lark is selling Cute Doll really low, so I would like to get one. Our next since our next destination is Heidel, 18%. So yeah, let's buy 100 for the Cute Dolls. That's good. Let's see, this one's on a market value 33,000, sturdy wardrobe, but Heidel is buying it at 20% profit. So yeah, let's take 66 of these. And now you will see there on the upper left, we're 498 over 500. So basically we're maxed out. So we're not gonna buy anymore. We'll go to the next town right now. So that's Heidel. So from here, I just have to. I can also, either other than exiting the town, I can click on the Heidel destination that we have preset. And of course, I want to also show you our record for now. So you will see there what you have done so far. So at the very bottom most, start, enter town, buy. We did a combat, and some logging, succeeded, victory. Yeah, so far this is what we've done. So this, I would have to say, very useless, because you don't have to check what you have done so far. And then you also have the wagon storage. So we bought the Cute Dolls and the wardrobes. So we can click on them to see who is selling them. But right now, the important thing for us is our next destination, which is Heidel. And here, yeah, Heidel's the most important. So all these numbers down below, 24%, doesn't matter to me, because we're not going. Let's say Florin. We're not going Florin just to get a 24%. No. So right now, since we want to buy some more, because we want to increase the rapport of each and every merchant trader that we interact with right now, it's better to sell all of them on the next town and buy everything that trader has. So that's going to be our golden rule this time. Okay, so I'm going to click on my auto path just to show you. So finish trading at this town and return to merchantry map. Yes, we are done. So I'm going to auto path. There you go. So you always see the white lights that we need to follow. And wow, these are so I'm not gonna go eastward just to get that white event that's gonna make us consume a lot of food. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm just gonna take the blue instead. Oh, we can do the green and the blue, huh? It's near anyway. Alright. foraging on the green one, and then we are going to stand on top of the blue events so that we can click it right away. It's the blue, and then we'll go straight to the white event to save time. Success. White, and forward some more. As long as we don't cross the border, the little circular border that you see there. So we're going to take the blue, and we are going to take the white one. Alright, victory. So all of their skills are leveling up, and that's good news for us. Okay. Next up is search. A search is one of the rarest events, so it's better to always get them, whether they're white or whatever color. And at this time we can already cross the bridge, which is why we're taking that route. So we can either take right, we can either go upwards, north, or eastward. So I'd rather go eastward. Sorry about that, because it has the green event. So sometimes you would have to choose as you run along. And we're not doing accelerate at this time, just to show you everything slowly but surely. Alright, there you go. Now time to go up north. And also what you can do is that you can select the path. You can also claim these so that you get to complete all the rewards, so that it refreshes, so that you can go to the next on to the next level, because basically these are daily merchantry daily rewards, so you want to claim it as much as you can as soon as possible, so that it refreshes as well. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the Serendra Hydel path, and I can actually zoom out of the camp so that I can oh, we're actually here in Hydel. Okay, so again, same thing. We are going to sell, buy, and exchange. I think that's the better practice. So trade shop with Hydel, Grace Lauren here. So we sell first so that we unload all of them cute dolls, all of them sturdy wardrobe, and so you see rapport and amity are both at 30. Oh my gosh, the exchange. See, look at that. 2,400 silk balls for 1980 logs. Wow, definitely. This one too. Skill book chest, 931 of the ores. Yeah. See, look at that. Up 4%, but I am still on the winning side. Boulders versus logs. And I'm up by 150. So yeah, definitely. Trade that. This one's even. But yeah, I need the good armor Blackstone. Sturdy timber. Yeah, definitely an exchange. So you can get your exchange as much as you can, but if you don't, let's say you don't need any of these, let's say you are already, let's say, enhanced force awakened enhancement X on all of your gears, and you don't need the good armor Blackstone anymore, then fine, don't buy it. It's up to you. Okay, let's see. I want to check out, let's buy the food first. That's basic. And then let's check out Alejandro's pumpkin. Let's see if it's anything good to us. 22% up on Western Guard Camp. That'll be our next destination, but that's a little bit too low. Let's see. I can bring 4. Oh, it's 102. But 22% up. Let's see. Let's see all the figures first. So our next base would be Western Guard Camp. Velia, they're selling it. They're buying it low at 4%, so definitely not. Western Guard Camp 28% now, because of the time. So that's a good number. Let's see. We can't do copper chandelier because it's only selling in Caltheon. We can't also do splendid bedside table. And what's this? No one's buying it. Okay. Right, so I think we don't have a choice but to get the Alejandro's pumpkin. So we buy all of it. Yeah. Caltheon Southwest, we're not going there. That's too far. Glish, we're not going back. Yeah. We're not getting table because no one's buying them right now. That's weird. Okay, so I think we are done. So yeah, we got a title. Sweep up everything. So I'm gonna click on the Western Guard Camp destination to take us there automatically. And I'm not going to accelerate so that we do it slowly but surely. So yeah, I think this is a better route. Get the blue, get the white, and we're out. So you see the border right now? Clear? Yeah, as long as we don't get past that, we should be okay. Alright, victory. Okay. Oh, it's a search. Okay. Then leave them there. Walk past a bit. As long as you are seen on the screen, that should be good enough. See? Just beyond the border. Or just yeah, inside the circle. So we are good. Accelerate. Bam. Balenos. Western Guard Camp. Oh wow. Look at those. Look at the events, baby. One. This is getting me all stoked. Come on. I'm losing my patience with you guys. Success. Foraging success. Howdy, neighbor. Let's see. Alright, success. Oh, victory. Trade value update in 3 minutes. Let's try to check our map. So we are going west. Oh, look at that. So either I go southwest or northwest, right? I'm definitely gonna take northwest. Look at that. Green, 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 white, white. Yeah, for sure. So I'm not gonna follow the path. I'd rather do this. So we see that we're at 9.97%. And there we go, we are level 10. Now that's amazing. Because right now, we can unlock the pathing, I guess. Oh yeah, there we go. We can save now. You can see on the right, it's not, the flags are unlocked right now. So we can now set our destination and save it. Supplies under 15%, so we need to get to Velia fast. Ooh, just beyond the border. I think I won't be able to get to Velia with the amount of food that I have. We can actually check the destination later. Let's see if we have enough food to get back to our camp or to our base. So, all right. Trade shop. I think we only have one Alejandro's pumpkin to sell. Four pieces of that. So that's good enough. Exchange. Ooh. Sturdy timber. Yeah. Trading all of that, definitely. Look at that, down by 6%. So, which one to buy? Do they have one in something that we can sell in Velia? Up 4%, but they will buy it up 22%. That's okay. So I'm gonna do 100 of that. Food, definitely. Anything else that we can sell in Velia? Nope, none. So we are just taking black fragment. Oh, forgot about this. 168 weight. Velia. Oh my god. Velia is buying it 27% down. Are you serious? No way. So we're not gonna buy this because we will be losing 27% on the profit. So yeah, no, we're not gonna buy that. Okay, so let's check the food that we have right now. 3,034. Let's go to our value map. So we are in Balenas right now, and Velia is near. It requires 1,521 food. So we do have enough food to get there. That's good news for us. Show Velia this time. So just click on the destination on the right side, and once we get to Velia, I'll show you how to select your path and save it, because that's what we'll do. Remember, we are skipping southeast Calpheon, right? I think it's Keplen town. So that's not going to be part of our destination. Wait. Stop. Hey. So this is our camp on the left. So basically, we're in the map we're in. It's our camp, but we'll go to Velia first, and then after that we go to camp, or we go to camp first, and then Velia. Which one would be better? Because I don't know if I'll be able to get into camp after getting into Velia. Choices. I think we can go to Velia because it's actually near. It looks like 20 meters from here. Oh, and we shouldn't be thinking too long because it's the taxi is running its meter. So combat. Okay. Accelerate. I'm gonna pass on that white event. So we need to get to Velia on the shortest distance possible. Oh yeah, we can buy food here too. So yeah, it's actually good that we decided Velia first, because we can actually buy food from the merchant, right? I forgot about that. So hey. So trade vendor. There you go. Trade shop. So that I don't panic. Let's buy the food right away. Yeah. Let's see. So we sell first all the black fragments. Yeah. Let's see. Exchange. Yeah, I need the condensed dark energy. 5,800. 20 pieces. I have 74,000 of those, so yeah. I have 40,000 of these ores, so yeah. Yeah, definitely a good trade. 8% down. Wow. And then of course we buy again because we will go back to Western Guard camp to do some more trading. And we are going to also burn the time, because right now it's 11 minutes and 23 seconds, so that we can at least I don't know, refresh all the trades. Let's see first. Let's see if Western Guard camp is buying anything. 11% down. No, definitely not. Because what we can also do, since we are going to run back to the west, what we can do is that we can try to buy one now in Velia and then sell it on the westmost part of the map, huh? But then, if we do that, we won't be able to sell and buy and sell and buy, because right now we are only limited to 500 LT. So if let's say I buy 5 of these, and Velia's grapes are 92 LT, so that means if I make it a full 5 times 92, so that would be 460 LT. So if I'll be carrying 460 LT from here on, all the way to let's say Burr or Bear, I don't know how you pronounce it. That's going to be a lot of weight. So I won't be able to sell and buy and on through all of the merchants that will be passing through, unless I'll go straight to Bear right away. But since we are limited in terms of our storage, then I would have to pass on the Velia's grapes. I would only buy it if and only if Western Guard Camp would buy it at a profit. But since they won't, then I won't. Okay, so let's go to Ominous Rock Fragment. Western Guard Camp is not buying it. The Western Guard Camp is also not buying anything. Out of stock. Well, I think we need to wait for the 9 minutes trade value change, so that we can sell something in Western Guard Camp. Either that or, let's see, I'm thinking either that or I'm caught in the middle. Either that or we buy the grapes and we sell it in Heidel. Yeah, we can pass on Western Guard Camp for now. We'll just pass by. We'll just go through Heidel. Sell these grapes at 15% up, and then let's see if we can tag something with us. Yeah, just sell the grapes in Heidel. That's the best way to do things right now. Yeah, buy 5 grapes, and yeah, I hope I'm making the right choice. Okay, but before that, we have to. I'm gonna teach you, now that we're in Velia, I'm gonna teach you how to create your own destination. So it says here on the right side, no destination set, because we already went to the finish line, right? So we set the normal destination. So again, I can't set Velia as my destination. So let's say we are in Velia right now. So our destination would be Western Guard Camp. This is going to be the basic, but we're not going to pass by Western Guard Camp anymore this time. But I'm just setting for future uses or references. So Western Guard Camp, Serendia, Heidel, and Glish. And then neutral border zone, of course, Delphi Outpost, North Calphion. So that's, if you remember, Florin, Etheria, and Calphion will be the last, because that's your entry path or exit path going to Southwest Calphion. And then once you get to Southwest, that's Bear and Trent. And we are snobbing Kepler. Okay, so that is our normal path. So you can do manage preset routes on the right side. So with the route that I have right now, the Western Guard Camp, Heidel, Glish, Delphi Outpost, Florin, Etheria, Calphion, Bear, Trent, I can save that now. So I can save it to preset number 1. That's our going to. So as you can see, we can select that now. So it's just going to override, but since it's just the same, it's not going to do any changes. But let's just say I want to get a preset for my going back. So we will need to reset everything. Okay, so no destinations have been set. So let's say I want to put in the preset one, so you just have to click on it and it goes back. So I click on reset this time because I want to preset my route number 2. So that'll be the route going back. So let's say we're already in Trent, so we're not going to choose Trent because we are here. Let's say, imagine. So we go Bear, and then we go Calpheon. That's our way back. Calpheon, Eferia, Florin, and then Delphi Outpost, and then Glish, Hydel, and this is the path that we were taking so far. Western Guard Camp, and I can't set Velia right now, but I'm gonna save this one in the meantime to our route number 2 to confirm. There you go. So I'm gonna reset this. I'm gonna set the auto path to number 1, but since we are skipping Western Guard Camp, we're gonna go straight to Hydel, so we can actually X that out. So it says removed Western Guard Camp. So we'll go straight to that. But before we go to Western Guard Camp, let's try to reload it on food. Okay. So camp map. So there's camp. Auto path. And then let's see. So it's better that we go south, because look at that, there's a shortcut down below. So I'm gonna take that shortcut here because I wanted the green instead of the white. See if we can make it. Just enough to get there. Whoa! Hey, let me in. Hey. Oh. I don't know what's going on. But we are done. Merchantry report BBAS. But we can go back actually, since we still have food capacity. It's like so we just bought the grapes, right? So again, you cannot keep them with you. It remains in the wagon. So it's either we keep the grapes that we have, or we sell it back at 95% of the purchase price, and we don't want that. So we're gonna keep the grapes with us. So we're gonna exit the merchantry right now. But since we still have food, we can simply go back in. But wait, so merchantry. So we still have 16,000 more food capacity. So it says a retry in 40 seconds, because you can't simply exit out and then come back in. I don't know why I was not able to refuel. I don't get that. Anyway. Well, since you still have seconds to burn, hopefully you are understanding so far of what's going on. So we're doing it step by step, and I'm going to try to complete everything today. So we have workers. So yeah, I'm gonna have them gather. Let's see which one is good. Derrickton is 85 loyalty, and it's really sad. So I'm gonna give him some gifts. No coffee for you, brother. This is better than coffee. Yeah, so you will see there, I always give gifts to my workers each time that they are on 85 loyalty. That's actually my marker, because let's say luxurious silverware set will give him 15 loyalty, and then negative 60 on the sadness, and then XP of 1500. So that's the best one. They always like the silverware. That's why I'm always running out. So give the gifts, and then we are good. And that's how I level up my workers day by day. That's why I have a couple of or should I say a handful of 50s already. Let's give him something to do. while we're waiting for the time to burn. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, I think we're now ready to go back to the merchantry. So it says here depart for merchantry in Velia, because that's where we left off, right? So yeah, let's go back in. Your inventory has less than 40 slots available. Would you like to enter merchantry? What? 40 slots? Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I think we are right. I don't know why that matters. Oh, we have, because we're getting everything. So we are in Velia with 14,000 food. Oh, you know what? I keep on forgetting this. Okay. So what? I can buy stuff. Let's see. Trade shop. Oh, okay. So yeah. Since we're here, let's buy some stuff. Let's see. Western Guard Camp, 22% up. It's Glish. No, I don't like that. So the best, our best one to buy right now would be the rock fragment, because Western Guard Camp is selling it at buying it at 22% profit. So yeah, buy all of that. And again, first down, you can't exchange or sell. It's just like how we started all over again. So no destinations right now, so we are going to use our handy dandy presets. Preset number 1, and we are ready. There, automatically. So Western Guard Camp, and we are out. Now this time, let's try to make it a speedy run. So it's taking this route. Not much events, but we'll take it. Accelerate. Whoa. Accelerated too much. Alright. Done, and get inside. Maybe I should set my camp somewhere else, huh? How do I do that? I should be able to set my camp. But before that, let's sell the grapes first. Bam. And the fragments. Done. Let's see, this one. Because our next stop would be Heidel. Buying it at 22%. Interesting. Yeah, sure. That's our next destination anyway. Gonna buy 2. Yeah. And then what's our next destination? Heidel. Okay. Anyone? So they're not selling anything in the Heidel apparently. But on the next one, we need to buy a lot of stuff. So as you can see right now, we are back to Kiron in Western Guard Camp. But since it's basically our second run right now, look at that report. It's already 31.79% because we bought from him earlier. So yeah, it increases rapport, which is good for us. And the bar on the left, you see the blue one and the green one because of the amity and the rapport. Hopefully we fill it up so that we can do more exchange and get some of these rewards. So speaking of exchange, yep, I'm gonna exchange that. All the resources, exchange them right away, no questions asked. And this, yeah, I do have a lot of ores, 41,000, not a problem. Okay, so I think we're all good. I don't want to carry anything that I will need to sell in Glish. Everything that I'll sell, I need to sell it in Heidel right away because I want to buy everything that I can buy in Gilsh, or sorry, in Heidel, so that I can increase the rapport with the Heidel merchant. Okay, so yeah, Heidel would be Grace Lauren. Okay, so let's see. How do we set up camping here? I am curious to find out. Let's see. Oh, I have a quest. What that I need to find out how to set up your camp in here. Hey, do you know how to set up camp in here? No, he doesn't. Okay, so let's go to Hideout. Okay, camp map. Yeah, let's get the right ones. Oh yeah. And since this is somehow near, we'll get that one too. Real fast. We're going eastward because we're going Serendia. So there's a blue one up in there, but that's gonna be a long detour. So so either I get the white and the green, or the blue and the white. The blue and the white, definitely. Where are you going? Accelerates, and we go north. And actually, I can get the white and the blue. Just not the green. Okay. Look at that, Mr. Shortcut Boy. That's like a 5 meter cut. Alright, logging. Oh yeah, for sure. Stop in there because we need to be seen on the screen, or else whatever we're doing is going to be cancelled. Oh, search, green search. You gotta love this game. It gets you excited with the small things. Accelerate. Giddy up. It's actually also nice to accelerate as much as you can, because the more that you're taking inside this map, the more that you consume food. Okay, let's stop it there. Let's see. Hey, stop. Let's see. Heidel is here. Yeah, you just have to get all the greens. That simple. That. And this one. Alright. And we accelerate. Oh, but not too much, Okay. Oh yeah. Sealed treasure chest. Convoy. New titles. Love it. Alright, okay. Claim all. So we are almost done with the daily, so I just have to mine maybe 2 times, and I think we're done. Look, see. Alright. We're almost done with the daily rewards. Trade shop, sell all of these so that we can buy more. Oh wow, look at that. Low on a profit. Nah, gotta pass. Let's do the exchange first. Oh, We can exchange all of them. Yeah, all. Because you can see, as you can see, whether it's all 6% down, so it's all good. There's a break. Look at that break even, but 2431 for using 2200. So the break even is also good. The up is good. The break even is good. The you buy it at a lower price. It's definitely way the best. Buy the food, and now let's decide which one we will take to Glish. Florin only. Florin. What? I'm in Hyadel, right? Yeah. Why is it all Florin? I think the market is messing with me. Trade value will update in 5 minutes. Let's see. But what we can do then is we can skip, but we need to also get to the outpost. Let's see. Calthian, Florin, Barrett, Trent. That's far away. Florin. Oh my God. These are very bad trades. So what if we just don't buy anything from her, right? Yeah, let's just not buy anything from her. So basically, this is kind of like a waste of time going to her. So and this is what the advanced route that I'm talking about. We could have skipped Hyadel and went to a Glish right away, since basically what we did here is just exchange and sell, but we need to buy, right? So we could have skipped her and just sold our goods somewhere else. Yeah. So that's already advanced, but we're just doing the basic routes in the meantime. So let's head on over to Glish, even though that we are sad that we were not able to buy anything. That's alright. We just want to say hi to Grace. Okay. Let's see our route. Okay, so white on top, white below, so I'll go south instead of that single white event. Very good. There. As long as you are seen in the map, you should be fine. Success. A little side trip on the right. That should be fine. Okay, foraging right now. We are done. Oh, look at the costume with that guy. Really nice. Red with a pink hair. Foraging. Let's try to check their levels. See? 22, 17, 8, 7, 7. Yeah, we are going somewhere. Should I take that white thingy? Nah. But although there's a violet there, but not worth the food, so let's head on over. So it's like we just came in the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy stuff and we can't sell anything because we already sold something. Because you can't buy here and then sell on in here, so you can't do that. I'm gonna show it to you. So our next destination is Delphi Outpost. So let's see. Let's check out the specialty first. 18% up. 18% up. Let's try to check the others first. Delphi Outpost 16% up. Yeah, we can buy the Ruins Mud. 3 of those, we are good, and then the rest would be the rest would be yeah, this one, wardrobe. But we have updated. Still good with the update. So see, you can't sell anything because you can't buy from Lark and then sell to Lark. You can't do that on to one same merchant or trader. For the exchange, no resources, definitely no questions asked, even though it's an up or a down. Okay, then we head on over to.
I hope I'm your favorite.
Oops. Let's head on over to neutral border zone. And that's Delphi Outpost. Try to check our route. Yeah, I think we're gonna follow this route. We don't have a choice, so accelerate. So I'm gonna accelerate this time since we are at the point that we are almost getting the hang of it. Stop in the meantime so that we don't get out of the border. And accelerate a bit. Whoa. You shouldn't accelerate. I've wasted food just turning around and circling, so yeah, don't accelerate when you have the circular border. Very bad decision. Should we take the green? Nah, let's just leave it at that. Need the food more. So we can actually click on the mining and then and stop on top of the white light so that we can combat right after. So basically it's a succession of events. Let's check out the map real quick. Yeah, no other routes. We can get the green one before getting into the bridge. So let's accelerate that. And then make a little bit of an extra turn. So we are now accelerating. We have only 1,094 food. Can we get to Delphi Outpost? With 854? We'll see. No, I don't think I'll make it. We're basically done. Okay. We have a specialty item, but we are going to be in Glish, but I'm planning to sell that in Delphi Outpost. So yes, I'm going to keep that. Okay. Okay. Let's try to check our wagon this time. Manage the wagon. Now that we are at level 10, we can actually craft. As long as I have more light timber, we will be able to craft the white wagon, which is better because Okay, let's try to check the freight wagon first. Grade 1, available horses 1, capacity of food is 15,690, inventory 30, and LT of 500. Move speed 100%, consumption of food is 1.4. So that's the stat of the freight wagon. And if you check the white wagon, capacity is higher, 20,875, inventory of 30, LT of 800. Oh wow, okay. That's definitely going to be useful for us. So move speed of 120% and consumption of food is 1.4. So definitely it's better to get the white wagon. So now that we are level 10, so I just need to gather some of the light timbers at 15,000 right now. How many light timbers do I have? Light timbers. Oh, I'm only short of 50. So why not we go for that? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna show you how we will craft that wagon. So let's try to check the requirements again. So white wagon, 12,000 ore, no problem with that. No problem with the cotton, 8,000. So yeah, I can actually exchange some of my wood right now to make it to light timber. So we are at the same trading post. So trade resources. I'm going to check light timber in exchange for, let's see, probably log. Yeah. Is that how you do it? What? Wait. Okay. Exchange to resources. Oh, exchange to resources. Okay. So log. Let's add more to get it to 15k. Oh, we actually might need light timber for our exchange. So we are going to put in a little bit of extra. How about an extra, 2,000. Yeah, let's make it to 17,000. That'll be nice. Yeah. Okay, trade complete. And let's do some more trade so that I have more extra exchange to resources. Sturdy timber. Let's give it. Is there any way that I can do value? Oh, 10:3 ratio. Oh. No, I'm not gonna do exchange anymore. 10:3 ratio? Are you kidding me? So we just lost everything that we have exchanged earlier, huh? Okay. So manage wagon. Let's craft a wagon. Oh, I need 40,000 food. That's. Oh, we only have 4,500 left. Let's see if we can get food from our milks and eggs and fishes. Unload all, and we store all the food. 30,000? No, it's not gonna make it. Bummer. I don't wanna change my fishes into food right now because I'm actually needing them for selling every 16 hours. So nah, let's do the trade. Let's trade all our fishes. Let's take them all out and let's turn them all into food. Let's see if we can make it. Yeah, I can fish again. I mean, that's easy. Buy fishes. Look at all my collection of fishes. We're not gonna take out the seahorse and the starfish because they cannot be turned into food. So only the ones that have meat in them. They don't have meat. I'll take it all out. There's no more room in your inventory. All right. Really? No. Pets. Give me one quick sec. I'm just going to absorb those items. This is already way past the tutorial. No, keep it at that. And time to take out all the fishes that I have earned so far. Again, we're not gonna take out the seahorse and the starfish because they are not convertible to food. Yep. See, store all the food. Took us to 50,000. That's nice. See, it's taking a while. Whoa. Buy all the fishes. So let's do the crafting. Craft. See, 40,000. Oh, I need to have a free worker to do that. Let's see who's almost done with a high dexterity. Let's see. This one's 410. It takes a day to craft it. So we won't be able to see. At least I'll show you how it's being crafted. Since it's a day, it doesn't really matter, right? So let's just free up one that's about to finish with his or her gathering. Good alco is fine. A 256? 256 dexterity? That's awful. Maybe I'll just level it up. So this is how I actually level up workers. I'm also gonna show it to you so that you have a take a look. So it's better to use the silverware because of the 1500 XP. But I'd rather not because I'm running low on silverware. So I'm gonna choose the next best thing, which I have good quantity of. Silver mirror 900 on the figurine. Nah, I'm running low on that. I'm gonna choose the 600 ones. I have this red feather quill pen, a 600 EXP a piece, but let's give it a try. So I'm gonna do max out. 665 it needs, but I have 721, so I should be fine. So that took him right away to level 50 Guadalco. So that's already a good good level 50 right away. So I'm gonna make him craft, even though Guadalco is not a crafter, because if you try to check on Guadalco's stats, he is more of a strength type of worker. So it only took it to 294 compared to the 260 earlier that we have. So I think I made a bad decision, but hey, that's okay. So we will have him craft the wagon, and it will take a day, even less. So craft. But then we start. Oh, so it's only gonna use 25,000 food because Guadalco's dexterity is 294. So it cut the 1 day down to 10 hours. So if it's cutting hours, it's also cutting the food consumption that it takes. So me selling the fish, it's also a bad idea. But I already did it, so there's no turning back. So we press on start, and yeah. So tomorrow, when I do my my merchantry, I already have a brand new wagon, G-Wagon. So I can still do some more merchantry at this time. So we can do like another run because I still have 14,000 food. But I already think that you have the hang of it already. So I'm not gonna do the next run anymore because the video is already taking long as well. So I might do it later since I still have like almost 3 hours before reset. And wow, I still have sturdy wardrobe and ruins mud in the wagon. but I might take this one out. So I can actually take this one and unload the sturdy wardrobe, 35 of that. This one I cannot unload because it cannot be. So I would have to stick with the ruins mud in my possession. So actually, what I can do, because once I get in, I want to be empty-handed. So what I can do right now, I want to show it to you. If you ever make that kind of mistake, so you just have to go inside. So we are going inside Glitch because that's where we left off. So what I'm gonna do, get in, right? So get in and then exit out on the upper right. Exit, and then you don't click on exit town. You click on end of merchantry. We didn't consume food anyway, so it's gonna give us DDD. That's okay, but we didn't waste anything as well. So now it will ask us, do I want to keep it or do I want to sell it back? I'd rather go for sell it back because later on, once I get in, I want to be empty-handed and buy things from the Glitch trader. So I'm gonna sell it back, confirm. So that solves the problem. So if let's say I want to go in let's say merchantry, I'm empty-handed and that's what I wanted. So there. And then now that I have my escorts in here. You see, manage escorts. I have Channing, Chris, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. So what I can do, so it's useless if you like make them stay if you're not using merchantry. So what you do is change escorts and then remove all the workers, because putting them in there, it's basically idle. Since we are having a guild rush in 7 minutes from now, so I want to participate in that first. I'd have to have them gather in the meantime, and the good thing about my escorts is that they are uniquely named, so that shouldn't be a problem for me. Let's see, I'm gonna have them. Yeah, I need some more wood for more trades later. So let's see. I'm gonna have them light timber. Yes, we need light timber. So I'm gonna put there 2 hours. I think that's fine. And plus, 3 of them have high vitality, and these don't matter. But let's say given a choice, I would rather have a high vitality escorts, because let's say you are done with your merchantry for the day, you would want them to gather, and gathering is vitality. And lucky enough for me, 3 of them are 410 vitality. Only Chris is out because he's under, it's like under 352, but that's fine already. So that 39 minutes, I think that's a good enough time for me to wait. Or since guild rush only takes, I also need to do world boss, so yeah, 39 minutes from now is fine. So I'm gonna have them start to gather, and then I'll get back to them once they're done. We're gonna do some more merchantry with my escorts because I still have like food to spare. I still have 14,897. That should take me to at least Florin or Eferia or even Calphion City. Who knows? So yeah, that's it for the merchantry. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a lot. That's the most important thing. Right now, one of the biggest possible setback for now would be the workers level, which is getting more gifts, because that is very important. Not only with the workers levels but also with Amity as well. So maybe tomorrow I'm gonna show you how to efficiently gather a lot of these Amity or Amity gifts. So yeah, so that's it for me for ChillStorm, for another chill gaming. Hope you like it. Hope you understood, and I'll see you more on the next video. Peace.